I would say get on right now, get lit, get turned, get to the top. So by the time the athletes find out about this, like imagine Zion Williamson popping into the average models chat and he just want to gift her $10,000 for the night.
You might have to take notes on this bitch. Famous and Wealthy Podcast, man. Today we got my boy Rio Harris in the building. He gonna break down everything about TikTok streaming, man. How you doing, my boy?
I'm good, man. Good.
Man, I've been seeing you around Miami making everybody money, man. Put us on, man. Put us on sauce.
Yeah, man. I got out of LA. It was a little bit of money in LA.
Yeah.
I came here, been here a week in Miami. Moved to the brand new penthouse over in Brickell. We right in the mix, right where all the money is. And yeah, just here multiplying, not just for myself, but for everybody that I'm connected to.
So me, I never really got on TikTok like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like break down a little bit like how it works. I don't even know how to work TikTok.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
So everybody, I think they still are stuck on like it, the hip swivel dances and everybody doing a little Uzi and stuff like that. Right. But nah, right now it's multimillionaires on this app, and just how Kai Cenat did his 30-day stream, and he had Snoop Dogg giving him $250,000 worth of subs or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
That's happening on a daily basis, and with people who not on Kai Cenat's level. So on TikTok, you got people who are starting out their streams. They got 50 followers on TikTok because now that's all you need, and you can make money literally your first day. So It's not having to go a whole 2 years straight of being on and consistent. Consistency is important with everything you do, but literally I've had people that have come to me for training with 0 followers. Right. I've gotten them, sent my community over to get the 50 followers that they needed to start their live.
Yeah.
They go live. This girl, Molly, she went live for the first time at 270 people in her chat. The algorithm just decided to push her out a lot. And she made $80 in her first live.
Wow.
And that was in probably 45 minutes.
Just sitting in front of the camera.
Just sitting at the crib, in the living room, in the bedroom, and people in the closet, just doing wherever you could put that phone up. And you don't need no huge PC setup or none of that. Everybody streaming from their iPhones.
Yeah. How long have you been doing it?
5 months. Made my first 6 figures on the platform my second month.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had.
So it's basically possible for anybody that's watching right now.
Nah, it's very possible. So I'm a fast track everybody's growth. So everybody that I put on is making more than me my first day. Like my first day on stream, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have me to teach me. Right. So I made 12 cents my first day, but that's all I needed to see because I'm a visionary. So I said, damn, I did 12 cents on my first day. I'm like, what if I actually know what I'm doing? What if I actually study this like a 6-7 figure business? And that's what I decided to do. And so I locked in. I know the ins and outs of every single thing that there is to know because I put so much time into learning.
Right. What's the most you think you made in a day?
In a day, 14,000 was my biggest day.
Damn, 14?
Yeah, we made 14,000 my biggest day. This is a gifting system, right? So, somebody was asking me why not Twitch or why not, stream on YouTube or these other platforms. TikTok is the hottest wave right now, and it has an algorithm that's going to push you out regardless of how big you are. It doesn't matter if you have some huge following on there or not. Every single person from 50 followers to 50,000 and up can get pushed up and have the same opportunity. And it's a gifting system. So it might be one person. Let's say bandmankevo slides into, whoever's watching out here. Let's say bandmankevo, he likes your energy on stream. He slides into your chat and he just wants to gift you $50,000 worth of gifts. These are things that are possible on there. There's level, there's different levels. It's like your tricking level, right? So they got the different tricking level on the app, which, there's the crazy thing is like the athletes ain't even got a hold of this yet. So for all the women that are watching right now, I would say get on right now, get lit, get turned, get to the top. So by the time the athletes find out about this, like imagine Zion Williamson popping into the average models chat and he just want to gift her $10,000 for the night.
Right.
These are things that's happening every single day, but just with the average person.
Damn. That's lit. So what's the most you think you made? What's the most you think that you helped somebody make?
One of my main girls is my homegirl Lex, and Lex has done. I think her biggest day was $4,000. Yeah, and she just started training with me last month.
Damn.
So keep in mind she's her first day, she had 0 people, 0 to like 5 people fluctuating. I taught her how to grow her following, grow her viewership, and draw out gifters. So these people that are sending that money through just for her sitting there, I taught her how to draw those people out. And she went from, a couple hundred to a couple thousand now. And it's only gonna go so up, from there.
So this for any race?
Yeah, this
because I seen you.
I got people from everywhere. I actually just there's a kid in Africa who was tapped into the African market. Didn't really have like all the best training. I just saw him. He was a singer named Jude, and I saw him in a match with another one of the members of my community. And so I reached out to him and I said, "Look, I believe in your talent, and I believe I'm gonna turn you up. So this is what I need you to do." I got him set up, got him the training, the mentorship that he needed. Yeah. Man, he had his biggest day the other day, $1,000 in a day. Wow. And this is from a kid in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? They got what, like rupees over there? So yeah, I don't know what they got over. Oh, Naira. They got Naira over there. And he said, "Man, do you know how much Naira this is?" And so it's TikTok, man. It's a global platform. I do matches and connect with people in Africa and Korea,
Brazil,
Brazil. I just did a huge birthday battle where in 5 minutes I made $1,700 and a match with the biggest streamer in Dominican Republic.
Wow!
Don't even speak English, so I'll be working on my Spanish. So
yeah, I see you did Spanish too.
¿Tú hablas español?
Nada.
I be working on my Spanish.
I need to learn.
I'm telling you, I be working on my Spanish.
All I know is "Cómo estás?" Yeah, muy bien.
All you need is "Tú eres muy bonita." That's all you need for the ladies. You are very beautiful. Tú eres muy bonita. You say that, it's cooked. Yeah. And then you want to add something to it. Say, "Tú te quiero conocer." That's how I want to get to know you.
Damn, I need to learn all that though. My boy gonna teach me Spanish, man.
He just gonna know mucho dinero, mucho dinero. He gonna be straight. Yeah.
So look, let me ask you something. You a successful man right now. You know what I'm saying? What's your goals for 2026?
Ooh, goals for 2026. Man, I need multi millions. We need trips. I just took like my first out of the country trip like last year, and I just got addicted to like just being out exploring the world. Mm-hmm. And so the biggest thing for me is freedom, and I love just waking up when I want to, not setting alarms for anything that I do. My body, I'm so at peace that like my body just operates in a way where I'm gonna wake up at whatever time that I need to. Even if I got an appointment at 8:00 in the morning for whatever reason, or I got a flight I got to catch, I probably won't even set an alarm. Well, I don't set alarms. And so my body's just instinctively going to wake me up at, whatever time I tell myself the night before. Yeah. And I feel like that's just being so at peace with yourself and so just financially set where everything just kind of flows and moves how you want it to.
Right.
So just continue success, and then, just continue to put everybody else on. Like, especially with this platform, man, I done turned up my best friends. I done turned up family, everybody, just people I connect with. I could go on my Uber driver right now and get him to quit his job by next month.
Wow.
Just off of this platform.
5 months in.
5 months in. Yeah.
What were you doing before TikTok?
So I got a bunch, man. I just turned 28, but worked my last job when I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
So I've been a serial entrepreneur ever since then. Started an e-commerce company where I purchase items in bulk from overseas, and I got a team of over 600 people across the U.S. that resell my items for me. I got 7 Airbnbs that I run. So we in the real estate game, and just wanting to capitalize on that, flip those. I have my celebrity podcast called The Perfect Network. So I've done interviews with everybody in the game from Cardi B, Sweetie, SZA, T-Pain, NLE Choppa, Benson Boone, Paul Pierce came on my show, Brittany Elena, literally everybody. Wow. So what don't I do? I do everything.
Damn, and you got a restaurant too, right?
I do. So we just got our first restaurant opened out in Los Angeles. It's called Smack'em Seafood.
Yeah,
and so it's right downtown. I don't know if you've been to LA, but across the street from Joey's is a restaurant called Smack'em. And we got a Creole chef. So all the food it's the best Cajun seafood boil that you're gonna have. And I'm not just saying that because, I'm an investor into it, but literally you can search Smack 'em Seafood on any platform and look at any review, and we have not got one complaint.
Right.
Yeah, so we're opening up another one in Atlanta in the next 2 weeks, and then after that we're in Houston, and then we just this on the low, but y'all are here first. We just partnered with Kaylani, so Kaylani is about to open one up in the Bay. So
Damn, fire.
yeah.
So for somebody that's watching, you do a whole lot of things. You know, you in the podcast wave, you restaurants, e-com, one of the top TikTok streamers right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would you charge for mentorship?
So I already charged 25,000
Okay.
for just one-on-one direct mentorship to give you all the training that you need to launch yours. But then I also take you under my wing on a platform. So as far as like collaborations, we know how special and important collaborating with the other top people in any space, right? So on TikTok you'll have Casanat, BANDMAN, they're doing these big stream houses and things like that. But the platform that we have with TikTok is there's all these people that are just solo on one screen, right?
Yeah.
And then you're able to send an invite out to where now it's like a match. Now you're, let's just say I want to stream with you. We could both be in our own separate spaces wherever we at, your crib and then I'm at mine, and then we just on screen together. That same collaboration effect still takes place.
Right.
So now I'm on stream with the top streamers and the top earners in the world with their major fan bases. So if I'm on a screen with Saucy Santana, right, and he's making 100,000 plus a month off this platform, and he has a bunch of people who are gifting him, we can go in like a 2-on-2 match. So now it'll be like me and bandmankevo on the screen with Saucy Santana and let's just say Kirko Bangs, because Kirko Bangs is another top earner on the app along with myself. And so just being that I'm already connected, I'm already at the top, so I have those relationships built. I know everybody from the top to the bottom. I can put you and place you, if when you do that mentorship program, I can put you and place you into just different matches with those other top streamers.
Right.
Just, elevate you a little quicker, but also teach you the game.
What's the highest status you can get on TikTok as a streamer?
The highest status is Live Pro. So anytime you go into somebody's chat or you click on somebody's TikTok name, so say you click on my TikTok name, you're going to see Live Pro. The qualifications for Live Pro, a lot of people have been confused about, but for one, you need at least 100,000 followers. For two, you need over 100 viewers in your chat during the duration of your live. And number three, that's just letting people know that you make at least $40,000 a month from streaming on TikTok. Okay. So, yeah, I'm a Live Pro. The other people I just mentioned, Live Pros, Jeffree Star, huge in the cosmetic space. He's a Live Pro, Kirko Bangs. But it's not even just famous people. Like there's literally... I've had, 60-year-old moms and dads just be at the crib on here and still making.
And anybody can do this.
Anybody could do it. I want to,
especially if it's better for girls though, right?
It's better for everybody and anybody. I just named like 5 guys.
Guys, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the girls. The men be tricking on there and the women be tricking.
Wow.
But like my fan base is predominantly women, and it's all gauged on the type of environment and like what you give off, right? So whoever, you don't have to be somebody else on this platform. Just be who you are, because with streaming, it's about consistency. So whoever you can be every single day, be that. So for me, I listen to a whole lot of R&B music, right? And that plays to my hand in this because I got a whole bunch of, middle-aged to older women who come on here. They got whatever check, they're established, and they're just watching me literally all day, just sitting at the crib. Or you got to keep in mind, like, some people are watching you at work, right? So I'll have nurses, I have, whatever businesswomen who are at work just watching me all day, right? And I'm their entertainment. I get them through their day. And TikTok has a system where people are literally just gifting for you being on screen and you being consistent.
So for somebody that's from out of town that want to work with you, how could they get everything set up. Like
Cool.
for the lower tier people that don't got,
Yeah.
you know, the 25, you gonna have like a subscription base, or like how would that work for somebody that's watching the video but they stay in Iowa, Indiana, you know, places like that? How could they connect?
So the mentorship program is what I charge. That's for like direct
One-on-one,
one-on-one. Cool. It's extensive. But for everybody, for the general public, we offer free mentorship as well. It's just a little, you know, not as hands-on, but it's still direct. It's still gonna, you know, get you the success that you want. You know, in the long run, it's just, you know, there's faster ways to growth, you know. But as far as that, I got a link in my bio. We got a website where everybody can go. Just put your information in so that we can get you locked in. There's a couple steps that you need to be able to start streaming. Like for one, you have to let your live stream run for 10 minutes so that you can get past the initial trial stage. From there, I'll send you an invite into my network. We'll get you connected into different Telegram groups where you'll have other live streamers as well as gifters, right? So if you are just on stream and you like, dang, ain't nobody in here, we're going to put you into a huge community where we can get you over that hump of just feeling like it ain't working, you know, because I mean, I would say the only thing worse than quitting is never starting to begin with.
Right.
And a lot of people don't start because they don't feel like it's possible for them. But I promise you, you can give me a hair color, a skin type, or whatever, and I can show you somebody on this app who's making at least $40,000 a month.
Damn.
Looking just like that, sounding just like that, in an atmosphere just like that. There's people in closets. They at their parents' crib, so they stream in their closet. And they still running up a crazy bag.
But yeah. So look, when you seen the rumor about the TikTok shutting down, what do you think about that?
So the crazy thing is, the TikTok had a ban a few months back.
Okay.
I wasn't even on then. That's how new I am to this. Yeah. So when I talk about like growth and success and what's possible on this platform, I'm under 6 months. I ain't even been on half a year yet. And we've done ridiculous amounts, you know, not just for myself, but for others. Now, as far as the TikTok ban, that was a situation where Trump just wanted a piece, and that's what it boils down to. Yeah. You know, Trump just was seeing how much money was flowing in on his app, and you know, he made those calls to make it sound like he really cared about the president. Trump made it sound like he cared about the public, right? And so he made it seem like he cared about our information being leaked to China and everything like that. Trump don't give a fuck. Right. He don't give a fuck about the American people like that. Okay, so all of our information is already out there. If somebody really wants to take it, there's plenty of places they can go, Instagram, whatever. Now, he just gave that to push the narrative that he really cared, and had TikTok shut down for a whole 2 hours, which was basically like just calling China's bluff. Like China was calling Trump's bluff. Right. Just trying to see like, yo, is he really going to shut it down, or like, is he going to let us operate and not really give him a piece? He shut it down for 2 hours, and China said, okay, wait, hold on. All right. And they cut it back on, right? So they cut it off for 2 hours. Then they turned TikTok back on. Then for the past few months, they've been negotiating a deal, and now they just signed a $14 billion deal for America to now have ownership of TikTok. Wow. So TikTok is not going anywhere. Trump just needed his piece. Trump has ownership of 3 of the top companies that just purchased TikTok in this $14 billion deal. One of them is Oracle. And so, you know, he has ownership in those 3. So he just wanted his piece, because it's not on the market. Because I tried. I wanted to invest in the TikTok. That would have been the smartest thing to do, is to invest in the TikTok right now, but you can't. So you got to invest into the different companies, like software companies and things that are helping, you know, in the AI around it and all that. Yeah. Those are what you got to invest into.
It's a lot of people, you know, watching right now that work 9 to 5s, right? And you giving all the game on how you don't have to work a 9 to 5, how you can start streaming on TikTok. When the last time you worked a 9 to 5?
My last job was when I was 18 years old. Yeah.
18.
Just turned 28 in September. So yeah, I'm not really, I'm going to always find a way. Yeah. And when you see something, the thing is, like, people be so skeptical of what's right in front of them. It's like, if I'm showing you the money, I'm showing you the lifestyle, I'm showing you the screenshots, all you need to do is ask for help. right? And then you got the I could do it myself type of people, right? I could figure it out, who want to do things the long way, the hard way. But at the end of the day, just asking for help is the difference between making $200 on accident or making $20,000 on purpose. So that's what I'm giving everybody. Literally come to me and I'm going to help you get to that $20,000 purposefully, right? We're gonna strategically give you the blueprint. How do I have this blueprint? Because I am the success myself. Right. So I'm gonna give you the steps to fast track the growth that I experience myself so that you can have those results. And literally every single person that I work with, you make money day one.
When do you think you made your first 6 figures?
6 figures just in general, in life?
In general, yeah.
When I was 18, turning 19.
Damn.
So yeah, right after I got out of my last job at 18, got into my luxury concierge service as well. So I think that was like the first thing I was doing. I was working with different properties in Miami, LA, Houston, and we was renting those out to different clients all across the world.
What made you want to take that leap of faith? Most people at 18, they be kind of like you said, skeptical, nervous.
Yeah.
They want to or they might have money, but want to hold on to it, but they spend it slowly and it chips away and then they broke again. What made you say, man, I'm finna just chase my goals. I'm gonna invest in this. I'm gonna do this. What made you want to really grow your name, grow yourself?
Yeah, so I was a business major.
Okay.
And I was a Division I basketball player.
All right.
And literally just knew that I didn't want to ever work for anybody. And so the first thing was I remember going into class and I had asked my business professor, I was like, what is it like? Like, what information can you give me, to fast track me? Like, what have you learned from your businesses? And my professor was like, I don't own any businesses. I just teach the curriculum. I'm like, well, how you gonna teach me something you ain't never done, And so I knew that, the best way to learn was through experience. And so I got out, I was working my, last job, I was working at LA Fitness, just for probably 2 weeks maybe. As I was getting some other things aligned and just meeting people, your network is your net worth.
Yep.
And so just got some really good connections, people who own different timeshares and mansions, villas, all of that.
Yeah.
People who might have been overseas in, China for a year and they just needed their properties rented out and things like that. So just formed those really good relationships, and was able to monetize my relationships. I think that's very valuable.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to just be around people. Yes, it's all amazing, but everything in life costs money. Like it costs money just to leave the crib. It costs money to live in the crib that you live in.
It do.
So if everything costs money,
you need to be figuring out ways
to get some money. You need some money.
Yeah. Damn. So as far as relationships, are you single? You married? You got kids?
Yeah, we single. Yeah.
How long you been single?
I dated an artist a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 years ago was probably my last one.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah, my relationship before that, she cheated, but I think she just got engaged to the one that she cheated on with.
Shit.
Yeah, so I just charged it to the game. Like I was like, if I wish you would have just explained things that was going on. She was, I'm over here still taking care of her with different things. Taking her out, making sure, her mental health was good, all of that. And then I remember one time she was going out of town for some business. And so I took her to go get the dress. We went to go buy this dress together, got a necklace and everything. And then later on, come to find out, I'm seeing pictures with her on a date with the dude in the dress that I bought and the necklace that I bought. And it was crazy. I even asked her directly about, the guy specifically because I had a feeling about certain things. We always, just got a feeling. And so, it was like I could have easily just reached out to him, but that's not really that's not my thing. That ain't my thing. So it's like I just told her, I'm like, yo, you could have just told me. We could have been. Yeah.
Do you think that helped you with more confidence to be better? Because usually when it some I know it hurt it, right?
Kinda? Yeah.
Okay,
so
I'm pretty sure it helped you go harder in life.
Yeah.
Like want to be the best at this and want to be like major and stuff like that? More
I always knew I was gonna be great, and
Yeah.
you know, I've been having the same mentality. I think in mentality is like my mentality specifically is like one of the best things about myself. But yeah, it did push me in a way where I found God.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I went like the celibacy route for a little bit. That was like my thing. So after that,
Yeah.
you know, went a while just, you know, where I was so locked in and focused that because I wasn't focused on any woman.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So I I went, you know, a long time just celibate and just, you know, semen
Trying to get
retention.
myself- Yeah,
You know, full semen retention, just able to lock in and grow my spiritual development as well.
Yeah.
And so in that process, ended up starting a few other businesses and then meeting my last ex in that space. And we went like 2 months with, you know, we was taking trips and doing all this stuff and we wasn't having sex.
Mm.
You know, it was just building a friendship. And I think that strengthened that relationship to where I was able to get into another relationship.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I get it. So as far as like right now, do you see yourself like getting married soon or down the line, or do you see, or is strictly just straight focus on let me stack these M's up and then try to go for that right now? Because do you believe that dealing with women are a distraction if you are in a business trying to level up, because they could get jealous or they could feel, because what if you got one of the women that's like, oh, well, if you're getting famous, I should get famous. If you're getting richer, I should get richer. Like, how do you feel about that?
I think it's important to find a woman that's offering value and to state from the beginning that, like, you know, if we gonna be together in any capacity, it needs to be, you know, things need to be reciprocated, right? And it's not always monetary, right? So I'm gonna come with the monetary value, but if you're not coming with that feminine energy and the female just instincts that I need from you, then it's not gonna make sense. I'm not gonna ask you, like, you know, for bread for anything because we got that. Obviously, I like women that are bosses though. So it's like I want my woman to have everything that she needs, and everything that I have is just a bonus. You know, I don't want her to come, you know, just struggling, struggling and needing it, because now I'm like, are you even here for the right reasons? You know, in that space. Yeah, so it's never that.
So right now, you're just dating right now, right?
Yeah, we just dating. You know, just it's casual things right now. Just me.
So for instance, like what type of, for females that's watching, right? So you meet a girl, she might not ask you for money, but she definitely want to go on some trips. She want to go to the best restaurants. She want to do this, and this, but she might not ask you for money. What do you think?
I'm gonna also pay attention to what you're asking me for. Cause it's like I'm gonna do the things that I want to do, right? And you're gonna be like my addition, right? So I'm gonna do what I want to do, but also I'm gonna do for you what I feel like you deserve, instinctively. Like I'm not gonna, anything that I do it purposefully. I do it with intention. So like if I give you money here or there, like it's because I feel like you deserve it.
No, for sure.
Now,
because maybe you did something for my company. You know what I mean? For instance, you do streaming. She brought you a few streamers or something. Like you just got to do something. You just can't do nothing.
Yeah, you can't just be here. Like
exactly, because we're in Miami. Baby.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
So it's kind of like if you bring in something, okay, I can reimburse you because you brought. Maybe she might bring you somebody that want to pay for mentorship.
That's the option, but I'm not even. It's not even expecting that. Right. Like it be little things. I was talking to my homie the other day, and I was, you know, I was kicking it with this girl. We went on a little date.
Right. And
while I'm eating, you know, I'm sitting up eating, and she was right here rubbing my back.
Right.
And I was like, damn, I like this.
Yeah.
And I told my homie, I was like, yo, bro, I was eating, and this girl, she was rubbing my back while I was eating. And he was like, damn, niggas don't really be requiring much. Like it just be little things, like little feminine energy, little like you know, like, just to bring us at peace.
Like who,
you know?
I never got my back rubbed while eating.
And it be simple shit, right?
But let me ask you something. Were you in your phone though?
Was I on my phone?
Yeah.
Nah, I was eating.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but if I was eating, she was. You think she was just be cooking? You know what I'm saying? Just to be, just
like
be looking.
Baby, you feel me? Like,
I feel it.
You know,
I feel it.
I just thought about it like, damn, he probably was on his phone. But no, if she just genuinely rubbed your back, that's nice. So I never did it. I never hit it. You know what I mean?
But then it's little shit too. Like, you know, I feel like the women these days, they'll has sex with you before they make your bed, like or cook for you. So it's like, I asked one girl,
you definitely gotta pay attention to everything. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Asked the girl, you know, like do you cook? Like, she's like, yeah, for my man. I'm like, what does that mean? She's like, yeah, you gotta like make me this, and this, and then when we're fully together, then I'll cook. But it's like, but you just gave that pussy out for free, like for nothing. But
that is kind of backwards. Ain't
it? It's like, damn. So cooking is where you draw the line. But
right. So this is not valuable.
Yeah, this ain't valuable. But like you cooking is or making a bed. She's like, you want me to make a bed or clean over here?
You lying?
Like, damn. So yeah, it's a crazy, it's an evil world we live in.
Yeah, that's red flags.
Yeah, red flags. So. But now, if you doing little shit like that and you just making things like, because I eat out every single day, so just the fact that like it ain't happen, but just imagine like you wake up and shorty's like bringing you to breakfast and stuff.
Yeah,
you had that?
No,
you ain't had that.
See, this is the thing. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Like how we want our shit is like they might do it a few couple times, but then it's slow down.
Yeah, they're
not gonna continue to. Like, don't we want to wake up with our gas tanks filled and like, not saying that, baby, you got to go drive the car and fill the gas, but call its companies like in Dubai. They'll come straight and pull up.
Word.
Like, waking up, it's smelling good. You like, damn, it smell like food. Then you come back, it's clean as hell and clothes are folded and it's little things. But, the girls, they have things that, okay, I'll do this, but I'm not going to do this. Or I'll do that, but I'm not going to do that. And it's like, why are you not going to? Because if you want me to do everything.
Right.
But you have certain limits, like rules that, I'm not going to do that because of this, or I'm not going to do that because of that. That's what I think hold them back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like somebody, let's say if a guy pay you for $25,000, he your mentee, right? Boom. He get with you, he pay you. He's focusing. Then he meets a girl, and then you see him do a whole 360 change or whatever. Like, how would you, would you tell him the truth? Would you be like, man, bro, you need to just focus and do this and that? Then he goes back and tell his girl or something. How would you be able to, work that out when you want to really see him grow bad, but he let her be the boss?
Yeah.
Cause like you're your own boss, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to call a girl and be like, hey babe, I want to go. I'm gonna go on BANDMANKEVO's podcast. You think that I can be there for 2 hours and talk to him? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna just come and do what you got to do to build yourself up. Now, it's guys out here like that.
It's like that.
Like honestly, so you're gonna be meeting mentees like that. They're gonna be like, hey man, before I continue Rio with the TikTok stuff, I got you, but I need to talk to my wife.
Yeah.
Gotta talk to my wife. Same wife that's gonna be doing KEVO or Cool Nerd or whoever else, right? These are the same wives that's gonna turn their back on you. Now, all of a sudden, you see these guys 2 years, 3 years later, they guess what they text you? Man, what you doing right now, bro? Shit, just chilling, man, traveling the world. Man, you was right, bro. You was right. I should have listened to you, bro. I promise you probably think I'm playing. Over 10 of my good friends tell me the same thing about women, right? And the reason why we kind of should know about women is because you had relationships when you were 16, right?
Yeah.
17, 18, 19. It's all the same. They just got older.
Yeah.
So you waited. You got in the relationship 25. You got in a relationship 28. You know what I mean? None of them worked. So it's like, what works? This TikTok stuff works, don't it? You know what I'm saying? The streaming works. Yeah, so it's like, let me just chase the bag because that works. Whatever that is, the gym works. Learning different language, Spanish good as hell, that works. That helps us. Like these girls, they're not helping us. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to tell you and get stressed out about it. And I'm trying to not do this and this because I don't want you to feel no type of way and all. That's that's slowing yourself down to make somebody else that you're not even going to be with in 3 years. You know what I mean? So I just always tell people, man, focus on whatever you need to focus on to get yourself to the next level. And somebody's going to come in
until you all the way set.
Exactly.
And that takes a lot though, because
it take a lot.
Just as the more money you make, the more like expensive your taste gets.
Yep.
So it's like, the same meals that you was eating before, you done elevated your taste and you
caviar and you know what I mean?
So now it's like you want a little more. And then, the same one woman that you want, like see how much you want her once you get a little bag, right?
You kind of like, you ever looked at somebody like, I wanted that? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So you start leveling your mindset, start saying, damn, I can get better.
You got any, I got some friends, right? And some people I know that just like women that like them. It's like they don't have any taste. You ever met somebody like that? Like they don't have taste, but it's like, damn, this woman was attracted to me, so I like her. And I'll be like, you don't like her. She's attracted to you for the moment, or like she's giving herself to whatever you are right now. You might have not been used to that. Like you might have not been a ladies' man.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Like basically they're just like, oh shit. Like it's almost a shocking thing. They're like, damn. But me, I get an urge out of getting stuff that I can't get. Like that's hard. That's difficult. Damn, but I know little tactics of what to do to get what I want. You know what I mean? It's just like
you gonna pay that ticket?
Man,
everybody got a price.
Hey, everybody either that or I'm gonna do. It's because, like I said, a lot of girls don't like to get approached with the money thing as well, too. You just can't holler at them about the money. Yeah. Things have to be done the right way, because one thing I notice about women, they work jobs, right? Yeah. So if you switch positions with the boss or the owner of the company or whatever, it's the same thing. It's just a way you approach the situation when you're talking about money. That's why what you do, you will get a girl quicker than a guy that's just spending the money, because you're really helping them, but it's still you're helping them make what? Money. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So
that's what it all got to do.
People wouldn't understand that you would be able to bump a girl way faster, because they're like, damn, Rio just helped me make $200,000. They're gonna feel like they owe you that thing. You know what I mean? Now me, I ain't trying to give a bitch $200,000. You know what I'm saying? But if I can help her make that in credit or money or whatever, it's the same.
That's also the thing about women, though. I feel like they not getting anything long term out of the men that they with.
Nope.
So it's like, if a guy give you $5,000 for right here, you're gonna blow through that. This month you're gonna blow through it in a few days. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And you done gave yourself for that, but it's like now you have no knowledge from it. And
none.
You got somebody give you 5 bands and it was nothing to them because they making millions.
Yeah. How do you feel about girls that talk to you and don't learn anything from you at all? That's insane.
It is, yeah.
Like, don't even get on TikTok or nothing. Yeah. Don't even you teach about live and don't even get on live.
Yeah.
At all.
See all the results and stuff and just don't feel like
just looking at you like you crazy or something. Yeah. And then go, I'm about to go to work, babe. And
but it's not just women either. It's anybody who's looking and they feel like they deserve the results for the work that they didn't put in. Right. That's insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting different results. And it's like, I put the work in and you expecting to make the type of money that I make or have the lifestyle that I make, and you haven't done anything.
Right.
And you decided to give all your hard work and time to the man, and I'm over here just, grinding, finding it out, and now I gave you a solution and you still giving your time to the man. It's like, no, okay, here, blueprint. Again, we talk about blueprint. I gave you this. I did it. You watched me do it.
Yeah.
It took some people, like my cousin. My cousin was watching me, when I made my first $1,000 on streaming. And, he popping on the gram. He popping on all these platforms. He's been lit, on social media for 10 years, but it ain't paid him, because people on Instagram and all these other platforms looking like they got it, but they be broke.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? And so now here you have a platform where people are actually getting into it, and you can go and you can see on the rankings and see, oh, damn, they just made this much. They made this much, because it's public information.
Right.
But, I was in my close friends, and, I had like a good group of people who, I'm showing them the results. I'm showing them, when I went from $1,000 a week to making, $3,000, then $7,000, then $12,000, and then it took for me to get to $25,000 in a week. I'm posting a $25,000 screenshot and letting them know, yeah, this was in a week, for them to be like, what is this?
Yeah. So look, let me ask you, do you post the same thing in your close friends on your Telegram, or could we pay you to get in your close friends?
Yeah, so you can pay to get into the close friends, because I have like other elite trainings on there. So I wanted to have a different, because not everybody's as savvy on Telegram as they are on Instagram, or they might be on Instagram more. I want everything to be easily accessible for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it some people it's hard for me to just DM people, because then if we not following each other, it goes to the like a restricted section.
Yeah, that's because like me, I charge for follows. Like for people, for me to follow people, I charge them.
Yeah,
and then
what's the price to
so
get a follow?
if they for me to follow them, I need 10,000. Okay. And the reason why I charge 10,000 is because they'll be running whatever they running. Let's say if they're doing e-com, they're doing credit repair, whatever it is. While they're promoting, as a buyer, I'm going to look at who follows this person. Yeah. So if I say, oh, damn, I was finna pay Bandman, but Bandman follows this guy. So they're gonna automatically say, okay, it's this trusted person. You know what I'm saying? So it's mainly about that because a lot of guys DM me, right? And they be like, oh man, bro, is it a way that you can follow me back? Because I got this guy that's finna pay me, but you don't follow me or something like that, you know? And these guys that pay me for promo, because I also charge for promo as well. So they be like, man, bro, if you follow me, I could probably get the sale and this and that. So I charge for follow, I charge for my close friends. My close friends be like $2,500 a month, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
But I post a whole lot of stuff in the close friends so them to learn.
Yeah.
You know, also I feel like with you, what do you charge for your close friends?
Mine's 100.
Oh,
I got an up price.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Up price.
Yeah, I will up price. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, as much as you post in there, you post a lot of sauce in there. You know what I mean? But $100, that's cool though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, it's more so like a lot of the things that I do is not about the bread because like I'm already making it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? More so it's about the relationship, and when you spend money, it's like the retention is a lot better because you know when you spend, you just gonna learn more.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only thing. A lot of the people that you know are paying these smaller tickets. It's more so just so that you pay attention because I don't want to waste either one of our time. I want you to fully dive into the things that I'm telling you and multiply off of it. But aside from that, like we get so much free game away. Like once they click the link in my bio, just dive into everything that's in there. You know, we'll get you into the system, get you into the network of people who are just gonna help you grow. And then from there, after that, you know, again, we go back to the mentorship. And the mentorship, that $25K isn't just for that. But again, I told you Airbnbs, real estate, the e-commerce space, all of that, you know, all of that comes into that. Yeah, into that space. So that's where those higher tickets come from.
Okay, bad. So we can reach you on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. I would just go to my bio. I just need your information. So once we get the information, you know, I'll probably even text you myself or just put you into the, you know, give you the information to get into these big groups where, you know, it's a community. That's the biggest thing that a lot of people don't have. Some people are starting from brand new pages and just need community. And, you know, your relationships are important. That's where, you know, so my podcast is called The Perfect Network. Yeah. And the basis behind that is there is no such thing as perfection. The closest thing we can get to it is meaningful relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about, you know, the people that you know. That's why when I started the podcast, it's a group platform. So we having group conversations. So it's not even just sit down one-on-one like this. You know, I had an episode with me, Paul Pierce, Brittany Elena, and Sydney Christine, CC on the Beat. She produces for Drake. And it's sit-down conversations. So we could build this relationship and we could see, you know, things about each other, but also see how we can collaborate and help grow from, you know, the things that we're all specialized in.
Right. Smart. So yeah, man, y'all know Famous and Wealthy Podcast, man. Tap in with my boy, the #1 TikTok streamer, man. I feel like in the world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What you think about Twitch? You know what I mean? Like, I know you on TikTok. Yeah. What you think about the guys that's on Twitch?
I never touched the platform. So again, I go where the money is, and I like everybody like instant gratification, right? So this is a platform. TikTok is a platform where you get instant gratification. On Twitch, you need like 500 plus viewers during your whole duration of your live to make any type of revenue because it's based off of ad revenue, right? So it's based off of you having a bunch of people and them throwing ads here and there, right? But on this TikTok platform, you make money literally your first day because TikTok is already pushing you out to the billions of people that are in the world on the app. And then all it takes is 1, 2, 3, however many people to just come in and say, hey, I want to give you, you know, $100. I want to give you $10. I want to give you $5. I want to give you a cent, whatever it is. Damn. You know, you just continue building that community and stacking. And who would you care more about? Like the woman that you have put some money into, or the woman that she just let you be and just went on her way?
The woman I put some money into.
Right. So it's kind of the same situation on this TikTok thing. You get what I'm saying? Because it's now people investing into you. They're gifting you. So it's like I spent $100, you know, gifting this streamer. I'm going to sit here and watch this streamer. This is who I'm literally investing into. Now you're building that parasocial relationship with them where they kind of feeling like they're living your life with you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then they're investing into you as you're living your life. And so then they're not even really going and seeing all these other people. As long as you're on, they're going to stay on with you. If I do a 5-hour stream, I have people who will be in my chat within 30 seconds and they will be there that whole 5 hours. And then the moment I get off, they're going to message me like, yo, when are you getting back on? When are you getting back on?
Oh, shit.
And you got spenders who during that whole 5 hours, they literally just spending with you.
Wow. That's amazing. Famous and Wealthy Podcast, man. You dig?
Get it?
All right.